Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. In today's video I'm going to tell you how I taught my dogs to jump on my back. I use clicker training. Clicker training is a very effective way to teach your dog a new behavior or a new trick, anything like that. Because it's always the same sound, the click, and that's the cue for them to know they did something right. So every time I click, I immediately reward them with a treat. What I do want to say about this trick as a kind of a warning is that it's best to not teach your dog to jump on your back when your dog is younger than 1 year old, or when your dog maybe has some history of injuries. So when a dog has to jump higher than the height of their elbows, the pressure on their joints can get quite intense. So you want to prevent anything like that when your dog is still growing and is not fully grown yet. That being said, let's get into the video and let's show how I taught my dogs to jump on my back. So the first step in teaching your dog to jump on your back is luring them onto your back from an equal surface, from an equal height. So what I do is that I make sure my back gets on the same height as another object, so I use my bed. So I lure my dogs onto my back using a treat, and once they put 1 or 2 paws on my back, I immediately click and reward them. And I try to repeat this behavior a couple of times until they understand that they really have to put their paws onto my back before they get a treat. Once they start to learn this and once they start to understand that this is what you want, you can ask a little bit more of them, and you can ask them to put 3 or eventually the 4 paws on your back. Make sure that you really take your time in teaching this to your dog, because your dog has to find his or her own balance on your back. It's quite unstable at first for your dog, and they really have to find how they can find their balance and make sure that they don't fall off your back. If they do fall off your back in teaching this trick, don't make a big fuss about it. Just reward them and just try again. As they start to understand that they have to put their paws on my back, I try to lure them into putting more paws on my back until eventually all 4 paws are on my back. And I keep repeating this behavior until it gets really easy for them to understand it, and they immediately know what I want from them if I try to lure them on my back. Every time my dog puts 4 paws on my back, I click and reward them until they really understand it, and it goes very easy for them without any effort, and they really can show you that they understand the behavior that you're asking from them. Once your dog walks onto your back with all 4 paws without any problems, you can move on to the next step. Now, get very low to the floor and encourage your dog to step onto your back. Again, if he or she does it with only 1 paw, that's fine. Click and reward. Slowly build to more paws on your back until eventually all 4 paws are on your back again. Once this goes well, you can slowly start to increase the height, but make sure that between every step in that, you give your dog enough time to find their balance again and to get comfortable and confident in doing so. En laag. When you're teaching this trick to your dog, make sure to practice the jump from both sides to ensure your dog can do it both ways. Sometimes you can see me wrap a blanket around my body and that's just to protect my clothes and to protect my back from getting scratches from their nails if they might fall off my back. In the end, your trick can look something like this. If you found this video helpful, then please give it a thumbs up, comment down below if you liked it, if you have any questions or if you want to see something else, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye!